can't take you that way. I have to add this to our tour. Okay, now this used to be J&J's Market. It was a butcher shop. But over here was the famous Lenny's candy store.
Oh.
That wouldn't give me my candy. The one time he wouldn't give me the candy, I went home crying with my wagon. And Junior says to me, "What's the matter?" I said, "Mr. Lenny wouldn't give me the money for my bottles." Right? He said, "Oh yeah, turn that wagon around." Turn the wagon around. Back he went. Here's Mr. Lenny's about this big with this big cigar. Right? Oh yeah, he gave me my candy. I said, oh. Then another interesting story. When we were kids, of course, we had no swimming pool, but we had a 55-gallon oil drum in our yard, in that little yard. And Junior would be the one that would instruct all the kids. It had a certain amount of time they could stay in the drum. Then you had to get out. It was the next kid's turn. That was our swimming pool.
That's funny.
This is the, I'm telling you about the Peg Hogan, the beauty salon.
Yeah.
This was where the mom and dad used to have their beauty parlor. And then, as I say, Peg went into it, and then...
Look like nice buildings.
Yeah, they were nice buildings.
Look at the beautiful ironwork on the railing over here.
And this is the church that we all went to, the Lutheran church. Yep. This is the Lutheran church. And this used to be where Pastor lived. I'll never forget when Ted and I were having problems and I came around the church and talked to the pastor. Craziest damn thing. You wonder how dumb you could be. And I'm telling him this whole tragic events. And he says to me, "Well, this is like Pandora's box. Now that it's opened," right? For years, I'm telling you, I couldn't even tell you what in the hell that meant. Then all of a sudden, it goes off one day. Pandora's box. Oh yeah. Once it was open, everything flew out. But I said, that's a good job, Pastor. Good advice. This is like Pandora's box.
When I was going to the Orthodox church over in Philly, I had Father Boom Boom.
Jesus.
It was Father John, but they called him Father Boom Boom because he was a boxer. And he was mentoring me. I was going to be an Orthodox priest. Did you know that?
Well, that would have been nice. That's what Grandpa wanted to be.
That's where I got it from. But he said, he's the one that told me that the Masikos were the one that put the dome up on the church.
I can believe it. See, back in those days, people would take out loans against their homes to help the church.
Wow.
And what soured Mom from the church, when, see, in the center, you know how they're typical for having that crystal chandelier?
Yeah.
And that crystal chandelier is lit during weddings and funerals. And they, with a Grandpa being a founder, they still wanted to charge Mom to turn the lights on for his funeral. She was furious. She did.
Wow.
She paid for it, but she never forgot it.
Yeah.
And it's like the first 3 pews on the left-hand side are Masiko pews. And they say Masiko pews because that's where the Masiko family sat. But years ago, when I was little, there was no seats. I'm telling you, there was no seats. I'm a kid. Men stayed on one side, women and children stayed on the other. They didn't combine.
Now, this is the Lutheran church or the...
No, the Orthodox church.
Over in Philly. Which Monica just told me, it was originally a Greek Catholic church.
Well, I believe there's still a sign outside that says Greek Catholic. It's either that or Carpatho-Russian now. But yeah, that's typical. That was, I think, because there's an Eastern rite of the Catholic Church.
Right.
That's more Orthodox because the priests marry. It's like a different setup.
Right.
Than the regular Catholic Church. good tour, kids.
It was fantastic. This is where I thought the hotel was. Bear's Tavern.
Nope.
So I was wrong. And I pictured the chicken coops back here.
No, the only chicken coops I remember was down by the silos at Broadway and Powell. They used to have the big corn silos, and trying to think of his name. He used to have chicken coops, because now that you say that, Grandpa had a couple pigeons, homing pigeons, because they would come back on top of the garage. What, hon?
Bird. It's 2 killdeers.
2 killdeers.
It's a bird.
Oh. Huh.
All right, Aunt Jerry. Thank you for the tour.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Look at the camera. Say you're welcome.
I'm going to take
Oh,
off
wait.
my glasses.
You're going to take off all the glasses.
You're
There she is.
welcome.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.